All right, we're going to call this one the Black Friday Audible. What a day. I was here actually in this office at 9 a.m. doing the 9 at 9, and I had scripted it. I had some bullets. It was, dare I say, a proper YouTube video. And of course, technical difficulties happened. The mistake I made was not having some sort of notes in range of the camera that I could just look at and keep things going. What I did is I had my laptop with some notes to just look at, and then I was going to edit when I was looking at the notes, and it was a decent little plan. Of course, we're not live, so I was able to do that, and that's the kind of practice I want. And, it didn't happen because every time I looked down, the focus was an issue. Which this camera is really good, so honestly the whole focus issue hopefully won't be a problem in the future, but I should have checked the whole damn thing before heading out confidently that I had captured everything and was able to edit that video. I tried editing it this evening in addition to packing for my trip tomorrow and also slipping in the Black Friday Raiders-Chiefs game, which honestly was more entertaining than it should have been, and we're going to cover that because the material that I had planned for today is gone. We're going to do a version 2.0 of that in the future. It's actually great stuff, so I don't want to waste it on this. And again, super casual, even more casual than yesterday because it's 9 p.m. and I'm in my office. And I just need to get this video done to keep the 99-day challenge in place. I'm not going to miss. So we're going to have weird days like this. What I also learned about going live, because I've been talking about my anticipation of that, is that I can't go live on my mobile until I have 50 subscribers, which I have 2 subscribers. So we're not going to go live on mobile during my trip. I suspect I'll shoot with my mobile and then post it, or I'll shoot on desktop and go live, because I really do want to go live during this trip. We'll see. We'll figure it out. And other than that, so what I wanted to cover today is Black Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so it was still a great day for the family. People were still hanging around. I had to, like I said, pack for tomorrow. And I was planning on doing some proper editing on that video. So I didn't have a lot of time with the family, but it was good. Everyone's still hanging out. Also, great news for our family. I'm a bit of a fox fanatic, and I'll cover that in these videos for sure. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have that fox in the back. That's my main man. I love that image on that pillow. And I think... Oh, I have one on the desk that you'll always see, and then I have several. But foxes and me, very good relationship, and again, I'll explain that in the future. So in my neighborhood, we do have some foxes, and every year we, pay attention to them. And that's where it all began, is that the frequency of us encountering foxes was incredible, especially during a trying time for me in my life, and it was very, very important. And so everyone knows my interest in them, and so we are working as a family to take care of these 2 that are hanging around our house by feeding them, because they look like they were struggling a little this year. So long story short, we've been feeding them for about 10 days now. Whether that's good or bad, I don't care. And we're trying to get them a little closer and closer and closer. But we didn't know for sure if the foxes were eating the food or if maybe raccoons were eating the food, but they were getting the food every night. So it was pretty exciting. My daughter especially participates in this. So today though, we had our outdoor camera properly calibrated, and it was able to pick them up, and it turns out they are 2 still, because they break up and start their own independent lives, but these 2 are hanging around together, and so they may be brother and sister or mother and daughter, like who knows. But either way, two of them were hanging around near our house eating the food, and that was super, super exciting. Everyone was fired up about that. And so while I'm gone, my daughter's going to keep it going and hopefully like keep them coming. Of course, we're not going to let them in the house or any of that, but we just kind of like helping out. Reston, Virginia is definitely a fox friendly area. And then other parts of Northern Virginia, super friendly with foxes, like Middleburg and stuff like that. All right, so that's the Fox News. Fox News, holy shit, that was funny. Not really, but that was a little slip. And let's look at time. We got 5.5 minutes. All right, so the other news today was a Raiders game. I'm a massive Raiders fan. Probably a bigger Liverpool fan than Raiders, and Liverpool beat Real Madrid this week. That was huge, and honestly, it's the biggest thing in European soccer. That game on Tuesday or Wednesday was like most significant for this week sports-wise. It's the talk of Europe and honestly the globe. Liverpool being a global team and Real Madrid even more global. So that was fantastic. And then huge Liverpool game coming up on Sunday. But the Raiders, terrible season, and they should have gotten destroyed by the Chiefs today. If you see this in the future sometime, at the moment the Chiefs are pushing hard to be a three-peat Super Bowl champion, which would be the first time ever, and they're not playing entirely well. And so all the commentators before today's game against the Raiders were like, this is the game, they should just dominate the Raiders, like the Raiders suck and this should be nothing. And honestly, I thought that was going to happen. But Aiden O'Connell, the Raiders' second-year quarterback, comes back from injury to hopefully lead this team in some capacity down the stretch with a broken thumb still, not properly healed. He probably needed one more week before he came back. But this kid lit it up, dominated the Chiefs. They missed 3 field goals and still had an opportunity with like 20 seconds left. He marched them down the field in Arrowhead Stadium on Black Friday. Massive crowd, Taylor Swift there, of course. Aiden O'Connell, the Raiders quarterback, marched them down the field, had an opportunity to set up a game-winning field goal, and the center for the Raiders just snapped it away. Craziest thing, just didn't even snap it towards the quarterback. Just snapped it away. The Chiefs get the ball, the game's over. I can't believe I ended up watching that. Luckily, I watched it pretty much in fast forward because I was on delay due to all the other things I did today. But what a serious, crazy situation. So the Raiders almost beat the Chiefs again. That would have been 2 years in a row at Arrowhead Stadium. Liverpool won this week, and so not a bad sports week for me. I'm not that guy that watches like every single game for his teams, but those two teams I do keep a really good eye on. I mean, the Raiders play like 18 games a year, so it's not hard to keep an eye on their games. And Liverpool plays a ton more. I probably miss a handful of their games. Most of the time I do catch up on delay for my sports. So that's really what, honestly, like on the drive here, because of the technical difficulties I had and just all that's happened today, I was like, what could I talk about? And I thought I would share those things. The Fox update and then the sports news. I'm heading out first thing in the morning. I literally have to leave my house at 6:45. The 9 at 9 is problematic because my flight is at 8:45 a.m. That will be, if I try to really go live every day at 9 a.m., my travel plans are going to have to be adjusted because I don't think I can do 9 minutes on a flight on video. That would be weird. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do that someday. I won't tomorrow, so I'll shoot the video later in the day when I get to Vegas. And we'll keep this challenge going. We'll keep the post going. I will try this week to get some proper editing and stuff, but it's going to be on my phone. So the quality's not going to be good, but I'm going to keep it going, and we're going to like it. We're going to do the best we can. Checking out. Bye.